Dagath is going to be coming in October with many other things.
That's right. As you all...
Grendel Prime.
Dagath, this is
właśnie.
the original concept art by Keith, who's actually here today. And Dagath is going to be headlining our October update, so that's our next major update for everyone. It'll be coming this fall.
What's it called?
It's called The Abyss of Dagath.
Oh, there it is.
There she is. Yes. So, who is Dagath?
Oh,
what
masz.
is her story? This update is centralizing around bringing a new frame. It's going to bring our first sort of horror-themed dojo room as well, which will allow you to build her crypt in your dojo, and you'll be treated. Yeah. You'll be treated to some narrative from grandmother from Deimos. She has a story about Dagath and might have an origin for how Dagath got her name. So this will be a Nabarus seasonal update. Dagath will be joining us. We finally have a Warframe that starts with a D, which means
We did it. We made it.
That is,
We made it.
Don't laugh. It's very important, and I'm very excited. Don't. No, it's fine. And so the frame's coming with a dojo room. You'll be able to get her and learn more about her with content. But we're also making this the biggest quality of life update this year, I think. So why don't we talk a little bit about that?
Dina, have a slide, please. Thank you.
We got slides.
Yeah, so we got a lot of things coming with this update that are very focused on kind of revisiting other things in the game, starting with Hydroid.
Hydra.
Tak długo jak czekaliśmy na trailer, to mamy rework w końcu.
No pressure. Well, I'm glad you're all excited. I'm glad you're all looking forward to it. I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit like generalities. He's gonna be streamlined. We're gonna change one of his abilities. We're gonna change his passive. We'll show full details next dev stream. We're gonna do the full dive in. Because Hydroid, get it?
Nice.
We're also gonna do a few other things with that update.
No permadeath do kompanionów.
No pressure.
You guys really like reworks, I see. We're working companions. A few objectives that we have there. Basically, we don't like how much.
Czyli jak nie będzie permadeath, to co? Będzie można je revivować, podnosić? Jak to wtedy będzie wyglądało z proteą i augmentami?
Overall, we're increasing their effective health by about 50%, something like that. And we're adding a whole bunch of new mods that basically increase how much you can kind of interact with them and how much you kind of cooperate with your companions.
I think the thesis for that is your gameplay will affect their return to battle. If they do get incapacitated, it's all about what you're doing when you're, in combos is going to actually impact your bond with your companion.
Yeah, ideally there's a little bit more exactly the bond with your
bond.
With your
That's the idea. The bond.
The next thing we're going to work on is rough edges and rank walls. So we're doing a pass on several things. Focus is going to be a little easier to get. So basically we're increasing how much focus you get from all lenses. We're making it so when you pick up the little focus blob.
Convergence orb.
She knows the actual term. You get some focus for that. We're streamlining the quest for Jeżeli.
We're like, Wave Rider is going to be easier to do. Who here has not completed Wave Rider? Yeah, well, next year there better not be a hand up.
We're removing broken mods.
Yep.
So we're doing several things to kind of try and streamline that experience and just taking out some of the rough edges. And finally, some accessibility options.
Automele?
Basically, we're doing, sometimes it can be, in the chaos of battle, can be pretty hard to see enemies. So we're adding several options to increase that. So basically, you can add like a little bit of an outline to them, change the color, change the intensity so you can spot them wherever they are. We're doing,
Ale telefon telefonem, ale tryb A, że co, zostawiasz sobie postać i będzie sama bić, wracasz po 2 godzinach survivalu. Siema.
And one change that started as accessibility but then kind of morphed was auto melee. So essentially, if you've ever felt the pain of spamming E like crazy, basically, once we tried it with auto melee, which is essentially you just hold and it just melees, it felt so much better that we decided to make that the default. And as part of that, we're bringing in a new extra mechanic to kind of spice things up on melee.
But you'll hear about all that on the September dev stream. Yeah. Yeah, so our intention is, we know we have like a limited time. We're already 20. Okay, we're gonna go over. Sorry, but DevStream's
A to
gonna
dopiero na
answer all the
październik,
things on that
plus
slide,
minus
and we'll
zapowiedziane.
talk about everything that we talked about at Tennocon in more detail. So if we have a
Jest
lot of
trochę
questions,
czasu.
everything there, we'll take them in September's DevStream.
Yep.
I to niby co ma być największy patch w tym roku, czyli nic poza tym się...
Mentioned in the art panel, but now it kind of has more of a timeline.
I na ten
because
rok
this
to już
obviously is
wszystko.
our Spooky October update. Dean, sorry, I have a slide.
Następne rzeczy za 3 lata, 4.
Grendel Prime is going to be coming around that time as well. Our next Prime Warframe is Grendel.
Let's see it.
There he is.
Grendel Prime! Będzie teraz tocząca się kuleczka Prime.
THICC. He's going to be coming with
Zylok
the Zylok Prime. He's got the Masseter Prime as well, and he has a Prime Cyandana, so you can kind of expect that in that time frame. And now I'm done.
Well, you're not done yet,
I'm
because
not.
as we deploy quality of life updates, there's one update that will have the greatest life quality increase, which will be cross-save. Now,
O, jest cross-save. Chcieliście posłuchać o cross-save'ie, to macie. Gdzie nowy content? No masz nowy content, patrz! Grendel Prime.
I literally walked to the show this morning with Jeff to set up, and I heard from the crowd lining up, "Cross-save win!"
yes. So we are happy to announce that it is coming this year. So you will be able to participate in cross-platform save in 2023. We intend on rolling it out in phases, which is to say the Dagath update might have some under-the-hood changes that won't actually bring the feature, but they'll prepare the database unification we require to actually launch this. So we are going to be rolling it out in phases. We are going to get it out before the end of this year, unless we just really don't want to break your accounts. So our goal is to have it and your account safe in this calendar year, and we're very excited for that. The team's been working very hard on it. So
O, ja będę mógł na
cross-save is
Xboxie
coming.
grać.
When? This year.